BuonaPappa. I'm Barbara and today we're going to prepare a recipe using fish. I know that some kids, they do not like fish as they should. So with this recipe we're going to use fish as the main ingredient, but we're going to cook it in a way that your kids, they will not be able to resist. So this recipe, as we're going to use eggs, is good for toddlers from 12 months up, because usually you insert eggs in your baby's diet starting from 12 months. So what do we need today for our fish cakes? First of all, we're going to use white fish. We're going to use sole. I really like sole because it's a very delicate and mild fish. So we are going to use 4 sole fillets, half a cup of peas, sweet peas, 2 small potatoes, some Parmesan cheese, let's say 3 tablespoons, 4 eggs, some extra virgin olive oil. Then we will need also some breadcrumbs and some flour. Let's say 3/4 of a cup of breadcrumbs and 3/4 of a cup of flour. And that's it. Let's start together. My steamer, my loved steamer. So we're going to put the veggies and the fish to steam on the steamer. And let's start peeling our potatoes, chopping them in small squares. Yes, it's steaming the water. Good. We're going to place first at the bottom our potatoes, and we will create a kind of bed of potatoes. Then we're going to add our sweet peas, and finally on top we're going to place our sole fillets. And why I did this layering? Because basically the potatoes, they're harder than the peas and then the fillet. And we're going to cook for 15-20 minutes. At 15 minutes, check if they're cooked or not. You will see that the sole, basically it's very white, it's cooked. If it's not, give it another 5 minutes. Let's see together the final result. My food processor is ready. So we are going to put in the food processor the fish, the sole, with the potatoes and the peas. We are going to add our Parmesan cheese, some extra virgin olive oil, let's say 2 tablespoons, 3 eggs, and 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. And we are going to mix everything. Done. If you need to thicken our final result, you can add some more breadcrumbs if you need to, but it should be fine. The amount, yes, it's creamy and sticky. Now what we do, I created a kind of assembly line here with flour, the remaining egg that I'm just going to beat, and the breadcrumbs. Here we are. So what we do now in our assembly line is that we take 1 tablespoon of our mix, we pour it in the flour, and we mix it with the flour, we cover it with flour. It's a tiny bowl, as you can see. And then we quickly pour it in the egg, and finally we cover it with breadcrumbs. And our first cake is done. And we put it in a baking sheet and we just mash it just a bit. See? Done. And we keep going. And I didn't tell you before, but this recipe is very good for mommy and daddy too. My only suggestion for mommy and daddy is that as soon as you do enough cakes, fish cakes for your baby, you just add some salt in the mix because I'm sure that daddy will like some salt in the mix. Done! Our fish cakes are ready for the oven. Just 1 drop of oil to finish, so they will be very well moistured. And then we are going to place them in the oven 400 for 20 minutes, and then will be ready and perfect. Okay, see you within 20 minutes. Bye. 20 minutes are gone. As you can see, our soul and sweet peas fish cakes, they are ready to be eaten. So for today is everything. See you next week with another recipe from BuonaPappa, and as always, buona pappa tutti. Thank you.